Oh boy, everybody, this is it. All good things must come to an end. We have progressed through layer upon layer of corruption, of greed, of intrigue, of murder, and we sit perched upon the precipice of dealing with the crooked man and his crooked companions. I've pulled the thread, and we seem to be convinced that Georgie/Vivian are probably the murderers, and so that will come up at some point in time. We have also elected to talk to Georgie, rather than threatening or trying to arrest him right off the bat. So with that in mind, let's see how things come to a close.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Saving D.
Not if I can avoid
Or
it.
dumb, I mean.
No.
Seems like it happened so long ago.
Holly's sister, Lily.
Do you even give a shit about us? The strays.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree. No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
I don't know. Snow will come around. She's just... the crane thing hit her hard, and she doesn't really know who her friends are right now.
It's a nice little retrospective, kind of showing us our character.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
It's so cool to finally see him after all this time. Yeah, this setup is absolutely amazing. The one thing I'm actually not wild about in this section is the Crooked Man's design. I think he looks cool. I think his voice acting is great. I don't know. I was kind of expecting something a little more monstrous, maybe? A little more deformed, a little more broken. He just looks like a guy with a weird eye. But he certainly plays his role to a T. We heard by listening outside of the door that he intends to stare us down to bring us to heel, just like he had Crane before him. We're a little different than Crane, as he's about to find out.
You've come a long way. You must be tired.
I really like this theme. Kind of organ music-y.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently.
Jersey hates us so much.
Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really a carpaccio. It's lobster. Sirloin. Well, gramercy me. Take a seat at the very least.
I'm here for one reason, and it's not to eat your fucking food.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey.
Notice he does mention it's silver. That's a very nice
Sheriff,
touch.
for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
This is...
You're destroying this town. You've been doing it for ages.
Destroying this town? What on earth do you mean?
What the hell do you think I mean? Slavery? Kidnapping? Extortion? Murder? What would you call the wholesale corruption of Fabletown?
I would call it the baseless accusation of a desperate sheriff. How are you certain this isn't some conspiracy against me? I'm a well-connected man, well-moneyed. People do like to take their shots at me.
You're right that there's a conspiracy, but you're the one behind it.
I have no need for treachery, Bigby. I do everything right out in the open. But I can understand the confusion, and I'm truly sorry about the trouble all this has caused you. And I hope you believe me when I say, Sheriff, that I sincerely mean to make it up to you. The recent murders that have gotten such attention as of late, I don't relish telling you that they were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with. You really don't need to worry yourself further.
I already know who did it.
I think we
Forgive
do.
me, Sheriff, for doubting your acumen, but who do you think committed these crimes?
Now we're on a bit of a time crunch.
It's been a long couple of days for you.
But we've narrowed it down, and this is the choice.
It was Georgie, all right?
Well done, Sheriff. I'm sorry I doubted you.
Very good.
However, like I said, I'd be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Yeah, I killed him, so what?
Here we go.
You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Georgie.
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
And then
you told me
attempt
to
to
kill
blame
him.
me for it.
This is not working.
You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, sis. You're just gonna let him do this?
What, you think they're gonna stand up for you, Georgie?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
Take this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fucking
Don't
start
make
this.
any trouble, Georgie.
No, we're not
Are you
doing
seriously
this.
throwing me under the fucking carriage?
I think I'll be taking both of you.
You're not taking me, you fucking ponce. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers
Get
are?
the fuck out of here!
I do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave
Yeah,
now.
his
There's no way
coalition.
I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna make sure we all go down this shitter with you?
I told you!
I already told you. I'm taking both of you in, so let's go.
This could have gone so well.
Nope.
To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Yeah, notice the mirror. She's been next to us the whole time.
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Yep, time for a brawl with everybody. So I really like this scene. It just goes to show how fragile this little consortium or whatever really is. D first. Now, fortunately, everybody is weakened.
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, George is the one who won.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Georgie is not hard to overcome. Oh gosh. And he is not that powerful of a Fable.
Oh god. This way.
So apparently, any window will do pretty much the same thing in here. Good to know. Also, man, we wrecked them, but good. Tweedles are dealt with, Jersey's down for the count in his weakened state. Georgie and Vivian seem to have gotten away.
Oh, shit!
I know.
This wouldn't be anything for us. I mean, we've dealt with worse already. Be interesting to see what part Vivian has in all this. But for now, we gotta go after him. I like this. We're pretty hardcore. They're still revving the engine. Gotta believe that this is breaking Fabletown's rules to a certain extent here. So here we've got a little life bar, and it goes down if we mess up any of these events. It's a neat change of pace, considering that this is like a long, drawn-out chase, unlike the ones we've had before. Let's just go up. Probably an ideal way to do this, but this certainly works. Yeah. We're gonna get some elevation. Hopefully they've got enough of those memory wipe spells to take care of all of this. Although I guess we're not especially visible. I mean, it seems to be a fairly abandoned place this late at night. So yeah, I just really appreciate how well the Crooked Man had tried to set up everything to appear like this genteel crime lord who was too tough to deal with, and how quick it fell apart into infighting. I mean, he's the only one really with a lot of vision of his cronies. Everybody else is too self-interested to really make this kind of thing work. Notice there's also the limo there. That is, in fact, the Crooked Man's limo. And while it may seem like we would have wanted to go after that, you're going to have to trust me when I say Bloody Mary would have made that fairly unpleasant for us.
Take him off!
I can't.
Go. I think there's no way to avoid this. Georgie probably would have run us over, but Vivian didn't quite have that killer instinct. Well, we know where they're going.
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Do it!
He's not moving.
Keep going!
Yeah, as I was saying, I think we can guess where they're going. Georgie doesn't seem like the kind who'd have a whole bunch of safe houses. And sure enough, he shows up right at the pudding and pie. Well, he was the one that did it. I mean, he was the murderer. I like that. They explain how we get our clothes back. It's little details that help. But yeah, again, we would recover in no time from a stab wound like that. But with Georgie, it's hard to say. That is a lot of blood.
Holy shit.
Yeah, well, he got stabbed pretty good, Bigby. You ought to know your strength, I guess. It's time for the justice of our initial investigation to come to a close.
Come on. We can't stay here.
One way or another.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay. Can you stand up? It's okay. Take your time. Slowly.
It's no fucking use. No way I'm walking out of here.
How did this happen, Georgie? How did it get this?
Fuck.
Yeah, he's in a bad way.
Shit. Hello, Bigby.
Hey, Georgie.
I hoped you'd come to your senses. Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go. That it, Sheriff? Had to say goodbyes first.
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
You gonna carry me?
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
Vivian, you don't know what you're doing.
I'm trying to help you here.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere.
That's a
It
lot of
isn't
loyalty.
his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What?
He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls...
So it's all my fucking fault then?
You're
gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Look,
sometimes you just have to do what you're told. Then it comes back to bite you in the ass because some good-for-nothing crooked bastard decides you're not worth shit anymore.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us, and as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again.
I bet you would.
'Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out.
What'd you think?
The both of you can go rot in hell.
Georgie.
You think I'm the one to fucking blame?
That's not what I meant. I was just...
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not. Go ahead and arrest me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Nerissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault.
You are a super bad guy, Georgie.
But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him. Coming here, talking about options. Like it was that simple.
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them... What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die...
Why?
Do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
I told you. You don't know the fuck about anything.
What are you talking about?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off. Couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing.
Oh, man.
You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
I know that. But did it have to be like this?
Wait, those were your ribbons? You're in on this? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand, nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the Crooked Man showed up and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. kill her then?
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it.
I told you, sometimes all your options are shit. What the fuck are you supposed to do then?
We'll find another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the witches
Don't
can...
talk about me like I'm not even here, please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
You're right. It's your life.
I know what I've done.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them?
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them.
Oh, man.
I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian, no!
Oh.
Fuck! No, 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 no!
Well, they're free.
Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian! Shit!
Damn it!
Yeah, they didn't give her characterization
Vivian,
until late.
I didn't fucking mean it. I was just...
It works.
Oh!
Yeah, that's the bottom of this little pit.
Oh, fuck!
Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby.
That does look nasty.
I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, alright? For both of us.
Oh, I will.
You know the bastard deserves it. Make a promise to a dying man.
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
Good. Old foundry by the river. Alright? Shepherd Metalworks.
Shepherd Metalworks.
He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You wanna finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one?
Mercy killing.
That's what you want to do, right? Well, whatever it is, just get it over with.
That's not who I am.
Prove it then. No more games, alright? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick. I know
really
what I
tough
did.
Sorry, Georgie.
Let's not draw this out.
I just didn't want to kill him.
You're just gonna leave me here?
I like that they give you a good option.
I won't be a killer, Georgie.
You selfish bastard. Fuck you!
Maybe would have
Piece
been
of shit.
Maybe would have been more compassionate, but I think it was the right thing to do. We're not a killer. Good night, Georgie. Yeah, so, heck of a scene there. I really like how they give everybody... No one exactly collapses onto themselves in this big emotional, oh yes, I was wrong about everything. I mean, I guess Vivian does a little bit, but they're all given these motivations, and even when they're expressing what they consider to be their innermost selves, or whatever, their reasons for everything, they're understandable, but not necessarily forgivable. I don't think we're meant to sympathize with Georgie, even in the end there. Even when he was in between a rock and a hard place.
Still warm. He's here, all right.
I mean, they said that the Crooked Man messed up everything when he came, but you had to wonder whether that was before or after he put the magical death traps on all the women, and when he forced them into prostitution, and when he was squeezing other people for loans to get them into prostitution, and, you know, he wanted a place of himself to be in control, and the way he set about doing that was spider-like, just sitting at the center of his web and controlling everybody else. So it's a really interesting take, and very effective. And I think the strength of the good Bigby run is, in the end, everyone sort of sees themselves in a mirror that way. Well, that was Georgie. Next time, we're going to see what's past this door. We're going to see what the Crooked Man has in store for us in Bloody Mary. We're going to meet someone who is not afraid to look into a mirror at themselves and what they've become. So I hope you'll join me next time on The Wolf Among Us.